is day, Juanito, and you have had your lunch. But your father is hungry. It is for this reason you run, leaving behind the games, the amusements. Run now for the food your mother has prepared. For also may eat and rest and refresh himself. This is the story of Juanito and his father Juan Tomas Garcia, and his mother Maria, his sister Petra, his little brother Jesus, and the baby Conchita. This is the story of a part of the United States, the island of Puerto Rico. The story of the people who live on that island. This is a land where many live by farming, where a man's living comes from tobacco or coffee or citrus or sugar. Whatever the crop, the work is hard, the sun is hot. The work is hard, the land is poor. It is difficult for a man to earn a living. This is the story of how people are, how they act with each other, how they are happy and contented or miserable and afraid, the problems they have. Island, the land itself, the poverty on the land, have much to do with the nature of a man, a woman, a child. But the nature of people, the way they are, grows out of other things too. It grows out of the feelings a man has. The way he feels toward...
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Wait, I forgot we're starting.
Are we starting? Should I switch to the just chatting screen?
We're starting. I'm like on my hello everyone. I'm starting. I'm on my
We're
screen
here.
now.
We're here.
Wait, okay. Hello. I am
Yes,
live.
we are on the right screen.
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Okay, wait. Hi,
Is it
Orbeez. I
okay?
hope everyone can hear and see everyone. Please let me know if you cannot.
Yeah, how's the volume? Is the
Can we
volume
do a quick
okay, I
volume
hope?
check for anyone who's watching the stream right now? Could you type in
Yes.
any chat if our volumes
Yeah.
are okay?
Volume check
Actually, for
also.
all
Can
4 of our streams.
I
Yeah,
hear myself?
everyone needs to. Yeah, everyone's stream needs some sort of audio confirmation right now, please.
Okay.
Everyone report.
Cool.
Someone in my
Okay,
chat
I
says
think
it sounds
volume is
good.
good on my end.
Yeah,
Okay,
volume's
yeah.
good on mine too.
It's all right. Okay.
Excellent.
Audio
It's
check.
okay.
So,
Yay! Yeah!
this is the Trolley Problem stream. Hello, my name is Charis Euphranor. I'm the first and last philosopher VTuber, the last librarian of Alexandria, and today I have enlisted some help from 3 scientists in order to uncover not what people should do in a trolley problem, because that I knew for sure. That was what I spent all this time studying. I know what people should do, but what would people actually do? Now that's something that I thought I would need a little bit of help on. And so here I have with me 3 people. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yes. Who's first? Oh.
That's a great question.
Oh. Charis, can you popcorn and just call someone?
Mylon, who
Wait,
are
Karis,
you?
we should go alphabetical order. We should go
Alphabetical
alphabetical
order.
order.
Okay, so who goes then? Is that
Wait, you go
that
first.
so?
You go first.
So I went first. Yeah. Okay. So then that's Millennium. Millennium, who are you?
Hi, I'm Millennium, Isekai Mask Knight Empress Scientist, and today we are doing trolley problems with my friends. Hello, Karis, Mylin, and Z. And yeah, what do I do in life? It's Pokemon, Tekken, and Genshin so far off the top of my head, and I really hope that I can get Nubilet, Barca, and Flints very soon. He's coming up in a few days, and the Primo Gems hunt has been a grind. Next.
Oh, that's me. Shoot. Hey everybody, I am Mylon Akamon. I am a psychology VTuber, and I also talk about statistics sometimes, and then on Twitch I do gaming, like Minecraft and Uma Musume mostly.
All right. Speeding at sea, it's me, Z. Hello, I am an astrophysics, physics, aerospace, whatever, VTuber. I like to talk about astrophysics research, but also have deep existential crises on the trolley problem, which is why we're here today. Thank you all so much for joining, and hello to all the Orbeez. And thank you, Kami, for becoming a member.
Hello. Thank yous. So we're here, and we are about to hopefully conquer not just the philosophy of the trolley problem, but maybe the psychology as well. As we know, the trolley problem started as a philosophical thought experiment, but has since then evolved into this general introduction to ethics, if you will, sometimes, but also just an interesting thought experiment itself for the realm of psychology. And I was wondering if you guys, because I think most people know why I would care, because I'm like a philosophy major, but I'm wondering if anyone here has any interesting takes on like the trolley problem.
Well,
Wait, go first.
Okay. So hi. One of the things that I studied in grad school and that I was in a lab, I was raised in a lab that studied moral psychology, which is the psychology of where morality comes from, why different people have different moral beliefs, and how morality varies over time and across cultures. And for a long time, especially in early moral psychology, the trolley problem was used as a measure of moral judgments. So that's my thing.
Huh, that's really interesting.
You want to go first, C? I can go after you.
Oh, yeah, I was
Okay,
just going to say that Millennium and I previously collabed on the trolley problem, so that was a lot of fun. And
Are you ready for this?
yeah,
Megan?
no, I'm glad that we're running this back.
Yes.
Do you
I
think your
remember that one
experience
because
would... Sorry, you go.
no, sorry. I remember that one because we had beef with Mr. Calculator, was it? And a couple of the philosophers there. So we were like, oh, this would be so funny to try with a gang. So I'm glad that we're doing it again, and I am a big fan of the meme that Mylan drew because Karis was the one doing the liver, and I was like, I fully believe in Karis's ability to make the train swerve so that all of us are taken at the same time.
Very short stream.
Yeah. I was like, that is the answer.
Only a
It's true.
philosopher could do that, yeah. Oh. Okay, so quick sort of like, I guess, introduction of the format for the rest of the stream, right? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna run through several of these absurd trolley problems, and the website is just like, I think if you just Google absurd trolley problems, you'll find it. It's like a web-based game. It's free on like neil.fun or something. And there are, I believe, almost 30 questions, just a bit shy of 30, but we're gonna go through those questions, and we're gonna get, I want to say, 2 minutes each to decide not what we should do, but what people would do. And then once we make that decision, once we pull the lever or don't pull the lever, we then sort of discuss what we think, we'll react to the statistics. So a statistic will come up to show like what people actually, and how many people chose which option. And then we can maybe not debate, but like discuss what we think, if that makes sense, or if people are, if we want to, roast anyone for making the objectively wrong choice we can as well, but that kind of takes place like after the initial bit, and we've got like a timer on the initial bit because the trolley is barreling down the track. It's going really quick. It is going so fast, and that's how it runs. That's how it runs people over. So I want to say that we'll have about 2 minutes per question. Does that seem to make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Yes. Fantastic. Someone's asking, do you think we will see any dual track drifting today? No, because you have to, the spirit of the problem is you have to pick one. Dual track drifting is great, but we probably wouldn't be able to do that in the trolley problem itself.
Unfortunately.
So
There's variation.
So one of my chats said the whole stream is going to be just sorry you go first for everyone except Charis.
I mean,
no,
you're right.
I'm also polite. Sorry. Anyways, are we ready
You're the
for
one with
the
the lever.
first one? That's true. I think I'm on. I
Yes.
am the one on the lever. That's true. That's true.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay. The first question I think begins right now. We've got 2 minutes. Does this timer work? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh no,
great.
a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person instead. What do you do?
Okay, so this
I
is what
think-
people in general would do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold up. My
I think-
literary skills suck. So, like, you pull the lever to kill one person,
Yes.
That's true.
and you do
I
nothing.
think they will. I think they'll pull the lever because
Yeah.
of the count. It's 1 versus 5. I think that's the first thing they'll think.
Mhm.
But if most humans are psychotic, then not pulling the lever. The more, the merrier? Question mark.
So my question is, when we say most people, what part of the world are we talking about?
I think we're talking about people who would have access to and have the interest to boot up their computers and then go on this website and like play this particular version of the game and cast their
Okay,
votes
so-
in here. Yeah.
So I have
Mm.
data. I have a
Oh.
large multinational study from 2020.
Ooh.
What?
Specifically in Oceania, the Americas, and Europe. By far the most popular choice is to indeed pull the lever, and about many parts of Asia as well. So
Wait, where are you
say-
getting this data
Oh.
from?
It's a study from 2020. Awad, D'Souza, Charis Euphranor, and Bonifon.
What? This is crazy. The stats
I like
credibility
that.
right there, for real.
I like that.
What do people
So,
say
yeah,
then?
Pull.
Pull the lever.
They all say pull
Yeah.
the lever.
Pretty much
Because
everyone,
it's
yeah.
1v5.
Yeah, one
Okay.
person.
Because I
Mhm.
think someone who has never seen any of the other variations would just say, yeah, pull the lever, that's easy. But someone who would go on this
Yeah.
website and play the trolley problem game might be familiar with the other thought experiments and thus maybe want to be consistent in their not pulling of it to justify their decisions later. But we have 5 seconds left, so we're going to pull the lever.
All
I
right.
mean, you're true.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hey, replication!
Hey.
We have replicated the 2020 study.
Yay.
73% of people agreed with us out of
Wow.
18 million votes.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Oh.
That's
That's
three,
pretty
four,
consistent with the
yes.
data.
18
Mhm.
million though? Does that mean 18 million played this game? Just to make
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think
it could
so.
be some people playing the same game multiple times, right?
That's true.
That's
could exist.
valid.
Let's see. I'm nervous. I don't have the data for. I have data for some more variations, but
Okay,
probably
okay.
not all of them.
So we know the
Wait,
first one,
so-
and that's all we had. Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for Mylan.
Yeah.
So is this like an actual research
It's-
paper done on the
yeah.
trolley problem?
Yes.
What?
Like I
You
told
have
you,
to
moral
send it to me
psychology has been
afterwards.
using this.
How do they? Is it like a questionnaire where they're like, "Would you pull the lever?" Or what is it?
Yeah,
What's the
yeah.
setup? I see.
It's basically this image. Would you pull the lever?
Mm. I know there's this
Did they
like
explain?
YouTube video called like from Vsauce where he like got people to actually sit in front of what they thought was a real life trolley problem. Yeah, and it's so interesting. It's like it's an episode of Mindfield and it's on YouTube. You can just watch it. I think it's free. Where he basically he convinces people that there is actually a trolley or a train barreling down a track and like puts them in that situation where they do have to make that decision, not to see what they would say they would do, but what they would actually do. And it
Yeah,
was a
I think
limited
that's a
study,
different
obviously,
thing.
but yeah.
Like the hypothetical
meant-
problem and then actually being in that situation, I think are different.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, somebody also mentioned in chat about like you actually pulling the lever means you're like committing an action versus not doing anything makes you feel like you're
Yeah.
not doing anything.
Mm.
Yes.
Even
Yeah.
though like the consequences are the same, like whether you pull like the decision to do nothing is also a decision, but if you're there physically in the moment, it might not feel like you're doing anything.
Yeah, like pulling the levers, you have taken an action that led to the death of someone who would not have died otherwise.
That one, someone also brought it up because like they do nothing because pulling would make you a criminal. But then I was about to say, but if I don't pull the lever, then that would still mean in a way that my conscious decision of not pulling the lever would lead to the deaths of the 5 people. So I'm like, okay, both is a choice in a way. So that's why I was like, might as well lessen the consequences of those of such choice. I don't know.
Mhm.
That's how I was thinking about it.
Mm.
And plus, I switched my Fugi into the funny one.
The curse one, I know.
Yes.
Is that intentional? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I switched it halfway. I was like, I can't.
I had to,
Like,
like,
I,
Okay.
for like 2 minutes, it was prim and proper, but I needed to use the funny one.
Okay.
Lighten the mood.
So we are familiar with the original Trolley Problem, and I think from henceforth, like we had not just the 2 minutes, but really we had all the time since we were introduced to it to think about it. From henceforth, we were only going to get 2 minutes to see each problem, and a lot of them probably hopefully for all of us are going to be new problems, and I think that would make things less data backed and confident and more panicky.
Smile and don't pull citations.
Without further ado, question 2. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 4 people instead. What do you do?
I don't have data.
But the humans,
I mean, this is like the
most
same as the
would
previous
still
one.
pull. Yeah, it's still fewer
Yeah.
over at the
Yeah.
other sides.
Yeah, I think it's still pull the lever, but the percentages are going to be a little less even or a little less extreme
Yeah.
than the last one.
Maybe
Yeah.
like 60%. Earlier it was 73%, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Do you think less?
Yeah, I think
So do
most-
you think most people would still pull the lever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the percentage would decrease though?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. By at least
Ooh,
20%. I think.
20%. Okay.
That's what my guts is saying.
So that would be 53% because it was 73%. I think for the last one. Was it 73 or 83? I forget.
Yeah,
73.
I think it'll be
I
closer.
think the percentage is gonna be less for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But we would still
be
be
funny.
pull the lever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would be funnier if it like went above 73 now. Like, whoa.
That would be unexpected, yeah.
4 people
Like
this
I
time.
live among these
Yes.
people.
I also think this question might prime the next people who are doing the next
Ooh.
question to be more inclined to switch their position because now they're thinking, oh, maybe pulling the lever is not going to be as attractive anymore, and they're more primed to make that switch. Maybe.
Potentially. There is also a cognitive bias where people want to be consistent, though. So,
So since they've pulled already, might as well pull again.
yeah.
Like it would be interesting if it was switched, like the
Okay.
the 1v5 versus
Yeah.
5.
We're pulling the
yeah.
lever.
Pull in the
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Oh, it decreased.
68%.
Hey.
It didn't
But
drop that.
only
It
like
dropped, but not by
5.
that much. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
Yeah.
little
Mhm.
bit interesting.
Oh. What if it were like 4.5? Never mind. I don't know why I said that. What would half a person be? That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry.
You can't have half a person.
Whoa.
It's just funny to me because that's
The
an
mul-
example I use in my stats class. You cannot have a fraction of a person.
If anyone reads a paper like
Drifting.
that says you can't have a person and thinks, what? Who would say that? Who would think that there could be half a person? Now you have a reference point, I suppose. Now you know who would suggest half a person being on the other track as well.
The philosopher.
Oh my god, it's so
See, what we do is
philosopher.
we do a regression model that pretends like it's a continuous variable and can predict at half a person.
Does that mean that there could be like irrational number fractions of people? If it's a continuum.
Oh,
But
that would be me.
Will
I'm
they-
feeling like that today.
we're feeling a
Rational-
little bit of a half today. I'm only a quarter of myself right now.
Oh,
Okay. Next. A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be
Oh.
destroyed. What do you do?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
no.
What I think people would do.
Yeah.
They won't.
I think people would destroy the life savings.
I think we need to
I
think about
five people's
demographics
a
again.
lot.
Like if we consider that it's mostly Gen Z and millennials who are doing this, what life savings
Yeah.
am I destroying?
Oh, that is true.
I think there's an in my head. What if they'll choose to kill the 5 people and keep the money, or they'll choose to like hit the life savings, but like every day or every other day they'll get some money from the 5 that they saved. They're like, I saved you. Now
Are you
give,
suggesting
now help me
blackmail?
You
with.
like gaslight them or
You walk
Yeah.
up to the 5 people and go, "You listen, you understand that my life savings are on the line here, right? You're gonna have to compensate for that."
Yeah. That was that one. I'm like, okay, given how it's millennials or Gen Z, same as the earlier someone brought up the what life savings. Now, even if that was like a few bucks, that's still technically the remaining savings, and now it's gone. So they blackmail the rest. So it's
Wait, does
gone.
that mean that it would actually be more financially successful if you tie more people to the track? Because you have more people to
Exactly.
blackmail?
This is
Yeah.
like the most
Yeah,
screwed up MLM I've ever heard of.
That's such a big brain idea. And someone brought up, what if your life savings were primo gems? Now that's that's the kind of thing you tie 10
Not my
people over
gotcha
there.
funds, no.
Not my gotcha funds.
Oh
Yeah, so
no!
tie 10 people and then blackmail them for the rest.
Okay,
of the
would
rest.
people
So
pull the lever?
works.
Would they do it? Would they pull the lever?
Yes.
I think
I
they
think
would.
yes
Yeah.
too.
I think they
I think
would.
yes with
Yes.
the blackmail clause. Yep. The blackmail clause says
Yes.
yes. Let's do it.
That's
The blackmail
important.
clause?
Are we bringing it?
57
Wait.
agree.
7% agreed.
Yeah,
We're
they
still
kind
right.
of hesitated. Yeah, they kind of hesitated because it's humans versus money. But then
Mhm.
they realized that it's more of an investment to keep the humans.
Mm.
See?
And it's also
Mm.
tricky because like human beings tend to place more value on things that we own. So they're not seeing their life
Yes.
savings. They're seeing something more than their life savings because it's their money.
Right.
But also,
Yes.
yeah. Like
Oh.
All the
mhm.
time spent earning it or saving it or not buying another Starbucks drink.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
So we've got a pulse on the we've got a finger on the pulse of society so far still. We've tended towards the
Yes.
correct decision. Although now it seems like
Yeah.
it's getting closer and closer and the problems are getting
Mhm.
trickier. I will admit I've not seen this version of the problem before, the your life savings problem. I've seen like a certain amount of money, but I've not seen like your own life savings. So I think that's interesting.
Mhm.
I see.
Ooh. Okay. Are we ready? Let's do the next one. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do?
Do I isekai back?
Oh no, I don't have data.
Well,
The real question.
whoa. Okay, so
I don't think they're gonna pull the lever. I don't think they're gonna pull the lever.
I think people are selfish.
Wait,
too,
I
yeah.
think. Yeah. Oh, this is a tough one.
It is a tough
how
one.
how can one pull the lever if they're tied with their mouth?
Well, it's like kind of like
with your
yeah,
head, just hit it with your head.
Yeah.
Like bonk it.
Yeah, just honk.
Hmm.
Mm,
what would society do? Okay, let me see.
I just think like 5 people is a lot. So I feel like some people might pull the lever, but I feel like self-preservation is also such a strong concept.
Yeah.
That and
Mm.
I think
also you're pulling the lever to end your life.
to end that one. Thank
Like
you.
you're taking action. Whereas if it's inaction,
Mm.
the other people
Mhm.
die.
Yes.
But also you're also a victim here because you're also tied to the track.
Mm.
There's also the part where what's that called? The survivor guilt. So it's either
Oh,
the
yeah.
self-preservation versus
Oh.
survival guilt playing a part. And there's also the
Mhm.
part if it was switched. Right now it's 5 and 1, but what if it was 1 and 5? So that's where the inaction and like might as well, okay, it's saving the other people. But right now you have to consciously flip the leather, sorry, the what's the lever?
The lever.
Yeah, you have to flip the lever so that your
Mhm.
life is at
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
self-preservation.
But we're
For
deciding for
self-preservation.
other people, not for
I
us,
think people are
right?
selfish.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
people are
that's
selfish.
society.
What do we
Yeah, I
think?
think
Yeah.
People are
people would go
selfish,
on the
yeah.
self-preservation.
Okay,
route.
okay. We do nothing.
Oh, yeah.
We were right
Yeah.
again.
Well,
How
it's the
63%.
self-preservation. Yes.
63%.
That
Would
was
you
not
guys-
as split as I thought it'd be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would preserve their self, feel a tad bit guilty, but then live on for the 4 or 5 people that they eliminated.
Would you guys pull the lever?
Is it
You're
a
asking
YN
me about
situation now?
mental health.
There are some people in my chat that are like, yes, absolutely. And I think they're a little too eager on that. Like, you got to think about that a little bit, right?
I'm gonna refrain from answering this question.
I feel like some of the
Yeah.
movies are like, I can't, like,
Is
because I think what you also said about like pulling the lever is like doing an action yourself.
Mm.
Mhm.
Would it be very different if it were the other way? You were on the other side of the track where if you did nothing, you would die. But if you pulled the lever, the other 5 people would die.
But I think in that case, your action is leading to self-preservation.
Mm.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I
Maybe,
That might be
yeah,
different. Mhm.
yeah.
it's really the self-preservation part playing a role in that part.
Mhm.
Zilla in chat was like, if I'm going to be isekai'd, then yes.
Yeah, right? And
You don't know
imagine
that.
get you have to believe and be delusional. It will work. If you just believe.
Delulu is the Salulu.
Exactly.
Because if you preserve yourself, you also have to live with the guilt of having murdered 5 people.
But then if you
Mhm.
isekai, then your memories are erased. What if?
No, you're making a lot of assumptions about what genre of isekai we're in.
Like, you might not isekai as the main hero. You could be just like an enemy, like a level 1 enemy.
Are we talking about like Kumo Deska, where the entire class gets isekai'd and some of them just end up being like canon father? Is that also okay? I'm getting off track. But
This is a tough one. All right, let's steer back on track and let's head to
right,
the next level.
on track. Oh god.
Yes.
Oh god.
Question 5. Trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed. What do you do?
Destroy the Mona Lisa.
Destroy the
Same.
Mona Lisa.
Do we?
Easy.
That was too easy.
We don't need to wait the 2
Okay,
minutes.
wait, no, that's what we would do, but is that what we think people would do as well?
That's
Yeah.
a great
So-
question.
It's just
Yeah.
a painting.
Oh, I have a question. What if this is very theoretical. If they keep the Mona Lisa, will you be able to get it for will they think that they'll get it for themselves and that way they can sell it?
I don't.
Or
I don't
another
think
thing
so,
is
right?
like the amount of profit that the Louvre gets from the Mona Lisa every year, would that be lost? But I think people would go regardless of the Mona Lisa being there or not. If anything, the Mona Lisa being run over by the trolley might be an intriguing story that could lead to more profit for the Louvre.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
They could display the run over Mona Lisa.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
And that's history. That's a part of
Ooh.
history.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
some like
Ooh.
Banksy type
Hit-
thing. Yeah.
Hit the Mona Lisa. It's more publicity. Any publicity is publicity.
I feel like we're
Yeah.
way too on board with this idea.
I mean, there's other
Awesome.
copies of the Mona Lisa, like Da Vinci's students or whatever made their own versions of it. There's like, and I guess they don't have the same fame, but like, it's not like we have plenty of reproductions of the image. We're not.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
amazing it's lasted this long. You know.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, you can
it's
find the
time
Mona
for it
Lisa
to
on
go.
Google.
It's probably
Yeah.
been restored multiple times. So, Ship of Theseus, is it even still the same Mona Lisa that it used to be?
Conspiracy theory.
None
Is
of us are
that
art
the
majors, I think.
original
This was probably the
copy?
easiest decision we've made so far. We absolutely
Yeah.
destroyed the Mona Lisa.
Wow, the
74%.
Yeah, 74. Yeah.
I'm very interested in the 26% of people who are willing to sacrifice 5 lives to save the painting. I want to know who they are and more about them. I'm not judging. I just want to know.
I just don't think people care about the Mona Lisa. Like, I was at the Louvre once, and nobody, like, I think there were lots of tourists around the painting, but everybody was, like, kind of just taking pictures with their phone. And then the moment they got the perfect picture, when they were in position to do it, they just immediately walked away. Like, they turned around and left, and they didn't really bother. They didn't even look back at their phone, honestly, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, when I visited the Louvre, I remember there was a really long line of people who wanted to see it, but I also remember there being like other very famous like artwork that people were visiting. And yeah, I mean the Mona Lisa is pretty famous, but I think like putting up a destroyed Mona Lisa could be even more iconic in a way.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really history. It's
Yeah.
you can make a documentary out of it and even interview the 5 people. It's like you can create a story. It's publicity. Oh, question. Is it utilitarian if you don't pull?
So, it would depend on. So the idea of utilitarianism is you want to maximize the greatest amount of good for the greatest amount of people. Essentially, the greatest amount of like utility is the word they use specifically, and it would depend on what you would classify how much utility is the Mona Lisa providing. If you were to make an argument and say, as utilitarian, right, that the Mona Lisa provided a lot more utility to the world, a lot more happiness to the world than like the lives of 5 random people at a given moment, then you would have good reason to not pull the lever and just run over the 5 people instead. Because then you would say, well, there is more utility in preserving the Mona Lisa. But then even utilitarians would probably argue with each other in how much utility the Mona Lisa is worth, and that kind of gets into many, many more philosophical debates.
Yeah.
So even utilitarians wouldn't know what to do in this situation, is what I'm trying to say, because they would argue over like, what is the value of the painting? Is it enough utility? They would pull out like their utility calculators and start putting in all the. Anyways, let's.
And by the time they calculate it, the train would have already hit either
Yep.
the Mona Lisa.
2 minutes would have passed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such is the life of
the-
any philosopher, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. The next one. A trolley is headed towards a rich man. The rich man offers you $500,000 to pull the lever, which would divert the trolley and kill someone else. What do you do?
Question. Inflation. But
Just imagine it's $500,000 like now in today's currency. I think
Current
it
Now?
makes sense,
attitudes
yeah.
towards the rich.
I'm like that money
This
could
is
be
the
used to
time.
support the family of the recently deceased, but
That's true.
Yeah. I feel like okay, so I'm unsure, but let's talk about the psychology of this, right? So first of all, people
Yes.
when you start compensating people for doing something that they would have done otherwise, they enjoy doing it less. Now, do I think people would have enjoyed doing this in the first place? No. Do I think that I don't know. I
I'm
think people
cracking
probably
up.
wouldn't pull the lever.
It's sorry, someone said if untaxed, then pull.
Fun fact, you do need to
More
report
bribe-
bribes to the IRS.
I do it for
If
20 bucks. I'm
untaxed.
like, bro.
Like if it were
Untaxed.
taxed, it just a slight amount lower. It really is 500K is the magical number for a human life. That's how much it's worth. Any less?
Okay.
Maybe not.
I also feel like that speaks to the character of the rich man, though, that they think that they can buy
Ah,
that.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
that's spicy. Thank you for that. Now I want to eliminate that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
Wait,
Yeah.
but what would society do? Now I think they'll
I
hit the rich man too.
hope
I
it's do
think
nothing, but we'll see.
Yeah, do nothing.
Do nothing, do nothing,
Oh
do
wait,
nothing.
but society is on the selfish end. Nah, do nothing. I'm this
We
Are we
walk
allowed to
over to the rich
haggle?
man
Yeah.
and we whisper in this person's ears,
1 million.
"You think $500,000 could buy my moral compass?" And then we let him die. Whoa!
So dramatic.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
56% of people would take the
crazy.
bribe.
Yes.
Oh,
But
we
it's
were
still pretty
wrong.
split though.
That's
It
yeah.
is.
Let's do a chi-square. No, oh god. I think that chi-square would come out
Is this-
significant. Because that's a
Sig-
big sample size.
There's an offer. I'd ask the other person 600,000. Whoa. That's pretty
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
just start
actually-
like
Mm,
negotiating.
who can pay you more?
If we had to
Haggle.
negotiate, what's the amount of money it would take for you to let the rich man live?
Like us personally?
Yeah. You don't have to answer if you don't know or if you don't want to, I think. But like, I don't
Oh no,
know.
I don't think any amount of money. I was literally asking how to turn off monetization on Twitch yesterday, so for me, I don't think you could do that. But fun fact, there isn't a way. Once it's on Twitch, you can.
Mm.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just donate it all to charity.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the plot twist where it's just saying the rich man. What if the other one's name is actually the richer man? I was like,
That's true.
So
That's
that's like
possible, but we
Richard.
don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
Like we don't know anything about the character of the other man on the track or
Yeah.
woman or individual, you
Or-
know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
I don't
What
know. I
is
feel
up
like there
first,
is
though?
an amount of money that could buy my morals. I just don't know what that is yet. I think.
I mean,
'Cause,
No,
like,
I
just
think
like-
we could like take a survey to be like a Gaussian or something.
But there's the trick of like once numbers get past a certain point, they don't start feeling any bigger, right?
I think but I
Yeah.
think I would attach not just the amount of money, but like the amount of money to the good it can do to maybe like first of all me and my family, and then my local community, and then maybe how can this help local schools and hospitals and charities. Like I would think all that and deem it maybe it's okay for all of that good to sacrifice a human life, but I don't know what that amount is yet. I think
That's
it's higher than
fair.
500K, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, something else occurred to me, by the way, while we were talking about this that makes me feel kind of stupid. Either way, a life is saved, but in one case, a life is saved and you're getting money, and in the other case, a life is saved and you're not getting money, and now I feel dumb.
That's true. In either case, one person dies, so it's the same amount of people dying.
Yeah.
But do you
Same
want
amount
the
of
life?
deaths.
Yeah, some random person who you don't know, or the life of a rich man. What do you think is worth more? Or
There's
are
the
they
part
worth
too
more?
Well,
about how
it's not even like
how he-
which life is worth more. It's like assuming both lives are equal, but one of them gives you money and the other doesn't.
but there's the point also earlier. I think Mylan brought it up, like how he thought that he could pay off like another and buy like another person's life in exchange for his or something like that.
I'm arguing with myself.
Yeah.
Wait, so Tim is asking, do trolley problems assume no legal consequences?
Yes, I believe so.
Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trick is like, I think the problem is realism, because like the trolley problem doesn't feel real when you're doing it in this format, which means that we're not thinking the way that we normally would IRL.
I'm wondering if I remember when Millennium and I played the game, it was like 3D and like you like saw yourself in the trolley or something.
Mhm.
Or like
Yes.
maybe it's because these are like little doodles that we also feel more detached from the situation.
I
Mhm.
felt very immersed in the do you remember that one where we were literally inside the train and you could see
Yeah, we were
the left
inside
and
the
right
trolley.
tracks?
Yeah.
So that's actually
that's
the
switched up.
original formulation of the trolley problem by Philippa Foot, where you were the one in the trolley, and the problem was called the trolley driver, rather than the trolley problem, and you had to make that decision. And
Ah.
Foot, in her original paper, claims that it is obviously morally correct to divert it and kill the one person instead, because you're the one in the trolley, and if someone has to die on your, because this is your trolley, you have a duty to minimize that amount of harm and divert it over to the other
Because you're
person.
the trolley.
Yeah. It was only in a later paper where the problem was adapted by Judith Jarvis Thompson, where rather than being the driver, you were the bystander with the switch, which is kind of the version of the problem we're familiar with today.
I think also another thing that doesn't lead to there's a lot of things that are sort of like abstracted away in this problem, but we have very little information on a given situation, and the only information we have is from the description of the problem. In this case, like the rich man offers you $500,000, and from that we are like extrapolating what the character of the rich man is like.
Yeah.
Like from that we're like assuming that like he sees that it's possible to buy out somebody's life.
Yeah.
There was a study, I maybe Mylan, you also know about this, about like how when you're stuck in traffic and somebody's like participating in road rage, you actually see somebody like in that one snippet of a moment, like that is the character that you associate with that person, even though that is just such a tiny fragment of like who they are as a character. And the study like went on to say that like sometimes when you see people in brief moments of time, you associate their character with the limited information that you have instead of really being driven to like see the full picture about like who they really are. And in this case, since we have such limited information, we are extrapolating the character of this rich man given this problem. But I'd imagine like in the case of like where we actually like see the people tied on the track, or like I don't know, maybe if we like talk to the people, I don't know if we'd be able to
interview
talk to
them.
the
Like,
people.
how does it feel?
Interview them is crazy.
Yeah, how does it
Interview
feel
them
to
is
be tied
crazy.
on the track where someone could pull a lever and you die? I was like, oh.
Yeah, I think, Z, you're talking about something called the fundamental attribution error, where we tend to attribute others' bad behavior, like cutting you off in traffic, to their personality, but we attribute our own bad behavior, like if we cut somebody off in traffic, to the situation. The fundamental attribution error's replicability is a little sketchy, but it works better on a group level, which is the universal attribution error. If like that person belongs to like, is a fan of the opposing sports team, I'm more likely to think that they're doing it because they're a bad person, whereas if they're a fan of my sports team, I'm more likely to think that they're doing it because there's a bad situation. And I'm going to assume, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to assume that none of us are rich. So we're essentially, we're probably going to be prone to assuming that whatever the rich person does is because of their personality and not because they are desperate in a situation where their life is at risk.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know what the actual term was called, but yeah, like what you mentioned was like the other part of that is like when you are cutting someone off, you're like, oh, I'm just doing this in the moment right now. And you don't associate it with your own character. Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually I'm a great person, and I would like this is just an unusual
This is just
circumstance
2
that I found
minutes of
myself
me.
in, right?
Yeah. It's an extreme circumstance, so it's okay to pay somebody money to kill somebody else so that I survive.
I think if I were a rich man, I would do that. I would offer, if I thought that would work, I would offer 500K to be like, kill somebody else, not me, please.
Remember the problem from earlier, the self-preservation one, but now it's flipped because instead of the being on the other side of the track without the money part, but this time it's like technically you have the ability to offer the bribe. Oh, it switches a lot of things.
That's how we know it's like a thought experiment. It's not real, as you can imagine yourself being rich.
Pain.
Oh,
oh my god.
we love academia. Anyways,
Yeah.
next problem.
We love thinking.
We love academia. That's why
A
we'll never
trolley
do
is
it.
heading towards 5 lobsters.
Oh,
You can pull the lever
no.
to divert it to the other track running over a cat instead. What do you do?
I'd say kill the lobsters because people
Kill
eat
the lobsters
lobsters.
and
Same.
I'm allergic to the like with seafood though, so I
But
can't
then
eat
what if
them.
some
But
of the
you can
lobsters-
sell them. You can sell them and cook them and sell them.
Lobster.
So what do I think people will, in general, do? I think people will kill the lobsters in general.
Yeah.
We tend to anthropomorphize
the
cats
cats.
more than lobsters, especially because we interact more with cats in our day-to-day lives than lobsters.
Yes.
It's just like, what was the term for this? Like that we consider some species to be like more superior than others, like speciation
know.
or something. And it's like the idea that like we interface a lot with like cats and dogs, and so we'd be
Yeah.
more likely to save a cat and dog versus like, I don't know, like a fish or something.
Chat bringing up
Yeah,
good points.
they're-
The lobsters are already on land, which is concerning for lobsters.
Right.
Oh, so they're already cooked.
Yeah, we can cook them as well. But
Oh, that is true. Yeah,
the
you can
lobsters.
also cook
Yeah,
them as
it's-
well.
I'm
think
imagining a wet
the
market
cats-
where they just spilled out of their box and then it just so happens to be in the middle of like a trolley track. Well,
The cats being pets versus lobsters being more attributed to food-ish. I think that also really
Yeah,
will
I
set
think
the
that's
bar
Mm.
for most.
lobsters are delicious. Sorry,
Oh.
I'm sorry for anyone who's a vegetarian.
Lobster.
Allergic.
I love
I'm
seafood.
allergic.
We
Don't
go
worry.
on the track and eat the lobsters after the trolley runs them over.
Millennium's just like, this is self-defense. I'm allergic to them. I gotta keep them away
I'm
from
allergic to them.
Yeah.
I may have. Wait, someone said both of those might survive just staying low enough from the trolley.
That is true.
Oh, that is
Oh
true.
my
Yeah.
God.
Like if you look, they're
Yeah,
in the
so-
middle of the tracks, which is part
Yeah.
that the trolley's probably not gonna hit.
I don't think they survived.
And if the
There was
lobsters
a
get
big
hit,
splat.
we'll sell them.
I don't know. Is that sanitary?
84%. Lobster
the
paste.
wheels.
Yummy.
Yeah. I think this was the least split one we've seen so far.
Yeah,
And then the
Mm.
cat's gonna go
84%.
over to the other track and lick up the lobsters.
A happy
Cat
ending.
food.
Utilitarianism. This is a very happy cat.
And a lot of delicious lobster. Oh, good. Okay.
Oh my
Next.
God.
A trolley's headed towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to
Are
divert
they-
it to the other track, running over someone else who is wide awake instead. What do you do?
Are they anesthetized or something?
I
But
think
that's
the
the 5
assumption
people.
is that that's the case because won't feel
It's-
pain is part of it.
Well, what would society do? I think they'll hit the one. I think it would be still the one.
I think it'll
versus
still
5.
be the one person because I
Yeah,
think it's kind of scary that like I don't know. I like falling asleep and like never waking up is I think very terrifying as well.
Hmm. Wait, so
So
you're
you'd
saying we
rather
should put
go
them out of their
in pain
misery?
and screaming?
No,
No,
I,
the other way. The other way.
I think people would choose to save the 5 people.
Yes,
Mm,
yes.
mm.
I think they. I like how Z's like, let's save the 5 people, and I'm like, let's hit the one person. It's
Framing
like the
of it.
same thing, but it's the framing of it. Like, no, hit one person instead of hitting 5.
Oh no.
I feel like it would be an awful
Well-
thing to assume that because some people have undergone anesthesia, all of a sudden they're like their human value is suddenly like less than in the
Mhm.
previous like original trolley case
Mhm.
where okay they're just 5 people and they're wide awake, like just because they have that capacity to feel pain, I think shouldn't warrant or shouldn't trump over the value of their lives. But this isn't what ought to be done. This is what people would do. So I think either
Yeah.
way, killing one
Yeah.
person seems like the move
Mhm.
people would make.
Yeah, they pull the trolley.
Yeah, it's
Lever,
hard 'cause we
the-
don't know how far into the future these people are thinking.
Whoa!
See, there it is. There it is.
49%.
What? That is so
They're
What?
only
split.
thinking of the moment.
49%.
People are only
What?
thinking about the
But it's
moment
very
itself.
split.
They're not
It's
thinking about the
49.
future lives of these people.
Mm-hmm.
It's 50-50
just-
though.
It is 50-50-ish. Yeah. I think
Wait, Kami's had like a really great point. It's whether you optimize for human worth or optimize for suffering.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a great point. Because, like, I do
Yeah.
think the problem here is, like, and this is why I didn't give you all a straight answer. Because, like, in the moment, if you're only thinking within the confines of the trolley problem never talks about what happens next, right?
Mm-hmm.
It only talks about,
Yeah.
like, the moment itself. So, in the moment itself, you have saved suffering and reduced suffering by not pulling the lever. But then if you think into the future, what comes after the trolley problem, then when those people wake up, you know, like it's a trolley
Speaking of which,
artificial environment.
about future wise too. Okay, in the event that 5 people got hit, the cleanup would be horrible.
That's also true. We never talk
Yeah,
about the poor
If
people
we're
who have to
if we're
clean
thinking
this
about
up.
the future, yeah, the cleanup
We
would
need
be
like the
horrible.
Trolley Problem, the animated series. Like it has to be like multiple seasons long.
Oh my goodness.
The philosophers are doing the
goodness.
cleanup, I think.
Mhm.
That's where we get
It's the
employed,
cleanup.
actually. That this is what they do in the philosophy factory, is cleaning up trolley problem dilemmas.
One of the most underpaid and underappreciated jobs.
I think regarding the cleanup, there's this book called Catcher in the Rye, which was required a while ago in like school. And I remember one part, as a mini spoiler alert, like a character said, "No, I'm not gonna like jump off a window because like that'll create a lot of splatter." I'm like, "Yo, you're actually thinking." Whoa. So that's why like that reminded me of this one. It's like, you know, if you hit 5 versus 1, the cleanup would be easier with just 1.
Hmm.
Is there a
Intense cleanup with that,
psychological term, Myelin, for where we're focusing on aspects such as like cleanup and stuff like that to further rationalize our decisions?
Like there's not something that specific, but there's like motivated reasoning, post hoc
Mm.
rationalization,
That seems to be it.
that
yeah.
kind of thing.
Mm.
We can definitely reason our way through anything, I think. But this is coming
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
philosophy major, so
No, I think you're absolutely right. Like when we talk about like believing in misinformation and fake news, because that's part of like my specialty,
Hmm.
people who are smarter are actually better, like they can more easily convince themselves that stuff is true and convince themselves that opposing evidence is invalid because they can think their way around it. So it's not like being smarter puts you at less risk, it kind of puts you at more risk.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the same deal.
That's most philosophy majors. Yep. Good confirm.
Is it like, is it called coping? Technically, I saw someone in the chat. It can be
Yeah.
called coping,
the
technically.
academic philosophical term is sophistry, but yes.
Yes.
Eyes in my chat.
Ration-
Potent copium.
Rationalization / copium.
Copium?
Copium, as the kids say.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
A trolley is headed towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped onto the track instead. What do you do?
Okay,
Oh.
there is data on this. I have data.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah.
I don't know the citation off the top of my head, but in terms of helping behavior and helping people, we are considerably more willing to help people that we think are not responsible for their own situation. We're considerably
Yeah.
less likely to help somebody who we think is responsible for their own situation. There's still the whole 1 versus 5 lives thing here, but I think it's going to be closer to 50-50, and with a higher likelihood than usual that people will not pull the lever.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think the society wise, because it's like the one person didn't sign up for this essentially. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
the 5 happily, you know, like it is my time today. Let's do it.
Or
So
maybe
they're
they
like,
just
okay,
yeah.
might as well help them.
Consent is key. Exactly.
Consent is key, yes.
I do think that if there were no people on the other side of the track, I would have to pull. Even if they had gleefully tied themselves down to it, I would think that it's a moral responsibility to divert it away. But because there's someone who accidentally tripped onto the track and it's not at all their intent to have wound up in the situation, you unfortunately have to let the 5 people who happily, gleefully put themselves there proceed as they planned, I think.
I feel like in this case, it's like we're considering maximizing like the overall happiness of the individuals involved, which is a little cursed, but I guess those 5 people tied themselves on the track, so.
Yeah. I'm going to say
We
it's going to be
do.
close to 50-50. I make no particular predictions because I don't like being wrong.
Whoa!
So
What?
see, 3/4,
What?
3/4.
It was not a 50-50.
I mean, that matches the data, but
Mm.
They might as well eliminate the
The
5
data
who
doesn't
signed up for
lie.
this, you know,
oh,
volunteers.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I
feel
didn't
like-
realize it was going to be that extreme. Like, I thought it would also be quite split.
Yeah,
Lots more
yeah.
people were willing to eliminate 5. Interesting. I live
Mhm.
among those people.
There are really interesting questions
panic.
that this I feel like mirrors or not mirrors but alludes to, like the problems of euthanasia, the problems of like, you know, like assisted self-end as
Mm.
sort of like a right to some people, and in other parts of the world that might be more heavily debated. I feel like this really touches on that, and the most people who have agreed that it's okay to kill the 5, like in this case and in our case, seem to be probably people who are more inclined to think that we should be agents of our own destiny.
Mhm.
Mm.
It's interesting.
And
It's
yeah,
interesting.
they wanted their destiny to be hit by the train.
Next question.
Mhm.
A trolley is headed towards 5 people. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. What do you do?
Oh, no.
Well.
Well, in this case, we can't really do anything. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess just make it less painful. Why would you make it
Yeah.
more painful?
Yeah.
But if you make it
I
less
think
painful,
it's
you're
the
also
same.
putting yourself in this situation, though, right? That's the problem earlier.
I think it'll be the same as the
Oh.
1v5.
Because now it looks
But
to
I think
everyone
it
like
would-
you did that.
But there's no case where you could save the one person is the problem.
Wait,
Like,
there
Yeah,
are
one
no
person
legal
is
consequences. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, we
this
gotta
other
remember
person
that
might
people
as well
aren't
not be
thinking
there.
of yeah. That person
Mhm.
doesn't even I think we need to remember that most people are making this judgment as just this is the moment. They're not thinking about the future. They're probably not thinking about future consequences unless they are like us and overthinkers.
Wait, question. I'm like reading it again. That means even if I pull the lever, it won't. Well, the one person is still safe. It's safe.
Yeah, the
Right?
5 people die no matter what. It's just, do you speed it up to make sure they die in to make it more likely that they'll experience less pain? No matter what they're dying.
Yeah,
It's
I
just how
think it's
much
the
pain.
the less pain maybe because something about the lessening the suffering in the moment. It was brought up before.
Mhm.
I think so as well. I think like most people would look at the question and think, "Ooh, okay, less suffering. All right, guess I should do that," and not
Yeah.
think about the whole, "Oh, I'm inserting myself in this situation," or maybe this is me contributing to something else. And the question says it might reduce it. It's not a guarantee, etc., etc. I think people just see less suffering and pick that option.
Oh, either
Mhm.
less suffering, but then you get to live a few more seconds, even, and then just tank the pain. So there's that.
Wait, someone in chat said this,
Oh, that was
but
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you
Oh,
go.
71.
wow.
Hmm.
Someone in chat asked, what if it doesn't speed up? Like, if we chose not to speed it up, it would actually increase the probability of survival.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Mm.
Then in that
But-
case, would you pull the like? Would you like in that case, are you optimizing for less suffering but guaranteed death, or are you choosing to have a certain probability of their survival but increasing suffering in the case that the probability doesn't line up?
I think the trick with that, though, is that we're assuming that baseline it's going at the same speed as it has been in every other trolley problem, and this just makes it go faster. And if we assume that in every other trolley problem that we've done, that speed is enough to kill all 5 of them, then yeah, I don't know.
That speed before wasn't enough to kill 5 of them. That means they could. Some might survive, and then but
Yeah.
this one guarantees death. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if the idea is that we should work on the same baseline assumptions of all, and then if the current speed of the trolley isn't fast enough to kill all 5 of them, then what does that do to all of our past judgments now?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, then that kind of screws up how we've been evaluating everything beforehand.
I mean, it could be fun to go back.
Right.
Not saying this is a bad thing.
Rewind all the questions again.
Overthinking.
Charis, restart.
Oh god. There are
I'm
like
kidding, I'm
30
kidding, I'm
questions in here. We've got 20 more tracks to run through.
Multi-track drifting.
Is it the
really
same
the
trolley?
answer
That's
for
my
all
question.
things.
Is it the same trolley going through all these problems so far?
You think they would have retired it by now with all the death and destruction?
I
Yeah, I
think
don't know
lots
if the
of
trolley
blood
can
would be on the
function.
wheels.
Maybe
Or
it's just a
maybe
bunch of parallel universes or something.
Next
I'm
parallel
waiting
universe.
for the trolley that does the multi-track
A
drifting.
trolley is headed towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late.
Oh my god.
What do you do?
Oh my gosh, it's already late. A lot.
Could be
Who-
late
who-
anyway.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
late anyway. Let's just save a human.
I like that the
Might
level
as
title is
well.
minor inconvenience. That's so
I'd be
good.
concerned if someone didn't save the person.
I feel like you would
don't
only
know
do
what's
that
in
if
the
just to be a
package, but-
contrarian.
Or like a troll, yeah.
I have a question though.
Mhm.
How is it that if we pull the lever, or if one chooses to pull the lever, your Amazon package is late? Does that mean your driver?
Have you ever have you ever been in a place where they have those freight trains that go along the tracks and then you are stuck waiting for the train to
Ah.
finish passing for like over an hour?
Okay. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like
Understood.
that,
It had to
maybe.
go on a detour.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. It had to go
So
on a
your
detour
package
wait
is
for the
on
train
there.
to
Whatever
pass.
it is that you bought on Amazon is on the trolley right now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh no.
My plushie will be late. How
Oh,
devastating.
I
Oh,
cannot survive another
no.
minute without my plushie. I mean, you never know. It could be like maybe it's like something super important for their ability to live, but I feel like the
Hear
probability
me.
that's very, very low.
Hear me
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
What if the package contained like an organ that had to be delivered to the hospital, which could save a person? What, like,
Yeah.
mhm.
Right.
Now that
Okay,
Oh.
the question
complicates.
does say your Amazon package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
like,
yeah,
are
what
they
if-
really delivering organs on Amazon?
Well, that's
You never
the black
know.
market.
You never know.
It's
Mm.
fishy, but I think we have our answer. We saved the one person.
Pull it.
Yeah.
Yep. 23%
Wait,
were
what?
like, actually, no.
It's
I
still
want my
lower.
package
one.
right now.
Wow.
Hey, at
Earlier
least
there
it's
was an
still higher
84,
than the
right?
original trolley problem, right? The original trolley problem was 73%.
That is true.
So
Mhm.
I think we can just like write off 23% of these people who are responding as just messing around.
Yeah.
They're
Bad data.
contrarians, yep.
Not
like, what
reliable
if?
data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A trolley's headed towards your best friend. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 5 strangers instead. What do you do?
No, well, hit the strangers.
I know my
What-
best friend and I know what they would want, and I don't like this.
Oh.
no. Okay, what would society choose? Like, I'm trying to go with that one. What
I
would
think they would
I think
absolutely
most
pull
of
the lever.
society
Oh.
will.
I think
Yeah,
society
they
would
pull
pull
the
the
lever.
lever.
Yeah,
society
yeah,
would
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
we're pretty much unanimously in agreement here. That was quick.
Isekai the 5 strangers.
Oh, yeah. Most people would do
Yeah.
that.
Ta ta.
Mm-hmm.
75.
How much
Mhm.
would you do? Like, if it were 10 people, would that sway your decision? What if it were
Oh
100?
shoot.
And then I think at that point you'd have to consider then that what would the person want. That's when you
Wait, I
pull the
think
mic and interview them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think like communication is really important in this situation.
It would be, and it would definitely make it an easier choice. But I think part of what makes the trolley problem is that we don't know, is that there's
Mhm.
no
Can't
way
talk
to
to them.
communicate. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
only
interview
have-
session.
You've
And
got
in
like
real
the
life,
bare
that's the
minimum
case,
of
right? Like, in
information.
real life, you don't really
Yeah.
know everything about the situation where you have to make a big decision.
Yeah. And especially if you only have 2 minutes to do it.
Well, that's a big factor.
Oh.
And
don't
may we
know.
never have to make such a decision in our real lives.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Because I think for 5 people, I would pull the lever as well personally, but I don't know how much more that number has to increase for me to finally go the other way? I don't know.
I think at more than 5, the best friend would scream loud enough so that we can hear their opinion, even if we can't interview them.
Oh, this one's tough. This one's tough. I like my friends.
Yeah.
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 Oh, and I
My
don't really
answer
care
is,
for strangers.
let's just hope.
What's your answer, sorry?
Mhm.
My answer is, let's just hope this never happens. I don't want to think about it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too much headache.
Oh, fair
Charis,
enough.
what are strangers but potential friends?
Oh.
Oh.
I could have befriended those 5 too that I've killed. No.
They could have given $500,000 each one.
I was gonna say
No.
they could have been 5 potential subscribers, but that too, yeah.
Millennium
the
out here ready to
500,000.
extort everybody so that more Priogens or whatever.
It could
5
have been
potential
5 more
subscribers is
concurrent
crazy.
viewers.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, the hashtag, it's the blackmail route. I'm switching to my blue lenium and glasses, I
Oh
have to do that at least.
no.
Thankfully, we'll never
There
have
we
to think
go.
about this problem again. Because we're thinking about the
I
next
don't-
one. A trolley's headed towards
Oh.
5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. At least, that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and can't
Oh
see
my
that
God,
well. What do you
The
do?
timing!
Wait, where's my glasses toggle? I
Wait,
need to take them off.
Wait, not gonna lie.
Same. Oh my god, where are my
Before
glasses?
I
I got
saw
it.
this, I
I
switched to my blue
I
and
took
got
mine
my
off.
glasses. Wow.
Alright, you gotta
It
take
was
them
the
off
guts
right
and
now,
glory.
Millennium, for immersion.
Yep.
A trolley is hitting 5 people. Why I literally have to adjust my real life glasses now. Wait, you can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person.
Wait,
Okay,
I feel like
I'm
this
gonna
is
hit
kind
the
of
1.
analogous to the one we had before where like we have very little information and I feel like the only information we have are those blurry blobs on the screen, which suggests that there's 1 person on the top track.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
So
like
I think
if you can't
think
be
you
sure,
should-
you shouldn't do anything.
not
Not do anything,
pulling the
aka
lever is an action. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
What if the 1 person was the best friend? That's why they're like, at least that's what you think. Because it's blurry, but I think you'll still see that it's like at least less than the other track. Or at least that's what I'm thinking of.
That's true.
Or you can
I feel
like shout at them and be like, "Hey, like are you tied next to anybody by any chance?"
And you just hear, ah, help!
Oh no.
What are you doing? Help!
What's our decision? We're running out of time.
Oh god, we're running out of time. We're running out of time.
I think I'm on the side of pull the lever because it looks like there's
Oh.
1 person on the top, but I don't know. Maybe
It would
Mylan.
hurt if the 5 were just dummies.
We're pulling. 55% of people agreed with us.
Wow, that was really split.
All right, I'm putting my glasses back on.
Same. I can't see anything. God. I
Wait,
feel
I
like
think-
yeah,
I
because
think
if you don't
the-
have your glasses, then you can't be like. How can you be so sure that your judgment and like how can you live with your judgment if you knew that it was just because you couldn't see what was going on?
Yeah, I think it's like the act of like pulling the lever is an active decision, but I think like if I were in this okay, I guess I don't know if I can speak on the rest of the world population, but like if I were in the situation and I had this limited information, like I would just go based like I think indecision is also an action.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this case, like
Indecision,
deciding not to pull the lever is also an action.
Mm-hmm. I
Because
feel
it's a
that way as
conscious
well, very
decision that
strongly,
you
in
made.
fact.
That you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not pulling the lever. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Valid.
Mhm.
I think the
Maybe
moment
that's
you
why it's very
perceive the
split.
situation, you are part of it. I think.
Yes.
But that, like,
Agreed.
I feel very strongly about that, but that's a whole rant for another time. Next problem!
I'm just-
A trolley's headed towards one of your first cousins. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead. What do you do?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
now
I have theory on this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Go ahead.
okay.
I want to say that I don't like this theory, but evolutionary psychology would predict that you would pull the lever.
Yeah, too.
Oh.
And kill the second cousins?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what evolutionary psychology would say.
Because the quote unquote the first cousin, I'm assuming that society would think that the first cousin would be closer in terms of like bloodness. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
The evolutionary psych would say that natural selection has made it so that we select people who are closely related to us over people that
Yes.
aren't. I think just like on a general personal level too, you're more likely to have a closer relationship with your first cousin than your second cousins.
I think that's similar to when
Yeah.
we chose to save the best friend earlier compared to 5 strangers.
Yeah, I
This
think
time
it's
it's
similar
just
to
a little
that.
bit. It's just a little bit more
Yeah.
complicated because aside from the first and second cousins, you have one versus 3 people.
Mhm.
Yeah, pull the lever. I
I think
mean-
you sounded really determined saying that. So I'm believing you. I don't even know what the data is. I think I just trust you when you said that.
The conviction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pulling the lever. We are pulling the lever. Let's do it. Let's pull the lever.
Yes.
47%.
What?
Oh.
What?
Interesting.
Is it because it's just like more or less people?
Yeah.
I
think so.
I think so, probably. I'm just very happy that a theory that I don't like is not supported by this data.
Yes. Yay.
I feel like people who I feel like this is not indicative necessarily of what people would actually do, but more people who are playing a trolley problem game would want to do.
Yeah.
And in their minds, they're like, well, 3 is greater than 1. Even if it's my first cousin and my second cousin.
Yeah.
When in reality,
where
because they're so
exactly
close to
do
their first
second
cousin.
cousins. Where exactly are second cousins in like the family tree? I got a few questions on this.
Are they your parents' cousin, I think?
Your parents, cousins. Yeah.
I think
That's what I thought it was, but I'm not sure.
Also, hear me out. Quite a bit of in my chat mentioned the first cousin can go, and I despised my first cousins. Goodbye. So I'm like,
I also wonder
Oh.
their first cousins.
what percentage of people actually have first cousins too is the question. Like, how common is that?
Or the percentage of
know.
people who have second cousins too.
I don't even. I think I do have second cousins, but I don't know them.
Cousin is.
I don't even know my
Yeah,
second
no, me
cousins.
neither.
I don't know them.
So it is just 3 random
second
strangers
cousins.
to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have both, but yeah, I've barely know my second cousins at all.
So you would pull
Yeah.
the lever.
Yeah.
We are part of the 47%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we? Do we? I don't necessarily always agree with what I say we should do. I'm just.
Yeah, because it's the society.
A trolley's headed towards 5 elderly people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a baby instead. What do you do?
Utilitarianism time!
I want to say
5 elderly people and 1 baby.
I feel like for
also
something like this, it's
society.
also like how many, like what is the ratio of like elderly to young people, and like where does that ratio start to be? Like, in what ratio do people start to decide one or the other? Because in this case, we have 5 elderly people, right? But like, what if it was 10, or what if it was 2?
I think they kind of touched on that in the first and second problem, right? Where it was like 5 to 1, and then it was 5 to 4, but now it's like, okay, they're old and 1's a baby now.
Yeah, I think the thought process I imagine most people are probably going to have is like the old people have all lived long, full lives, and the baby has barely experienced anything.
Yeah.
Is that I forgot which principle is that? Because there's the factor of the 1v5, but then the baby is like hasn't quote unquote lived yet. Meanwhile, the old one quote unquote I saw here like they've lived long enough. It's their time. So, and there's also the part where the baby might squeeze under the trolley.
There's that too.
Yeah,
that is also true.
Oh, that is true. Like the lobsters, yeah.
Like,
I
are
mean, the
people
trolley
taking
would.
that into account, though? That's the trick. Like, are people thinking of that, or is that just us overthinking?
No, yeah.
No, I think they'll go with the older versus younger one, and even if the count is 5 old people, I think they'll save the baby because it hasn't lived its life yet, perhaps.
So we're in
Yeah.
agreement that we would save the baby, probably.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, is
Or
that
at
what
least
we
it's
would
what
do, or
people
what
would
we
do.
think
What
others
people
would
would
do?
do. We have
I
3
think others
seconds.
would save the
I think
baby.
others. I think others
that's
would
what
choose
people
to
would
save
do.
the
Okay.
baby.
It would be save the
Yeah.
baby.
We're saving the baby. That is pulling the lever, right? No, that's not pulling the lever.
Let's
Okay.
do
No, no,
nothing.
I
no,
almost
no.
mislead. I almost mislead. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yep.
There you
Yeah, that
go.
was pretty,
Mhm.
pretty
77%.
good.
Okay, that's what people would do. Is that what we
Save the
would do?
gen data.
Wait, that's the Amazon package. That's the same ratio.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That was the Amazon
Wow.
package all along. It was the baby.
Yeah.
It was
It
the
was the
baby.
It was the baby.
It was the
wasn't even
stork
organs.
delivering
It was a
it.
baby.
The stork is out of business. Amazon has driven small stork business.
Oh. I feel like I would also do the same, but hesitantly
baby.
because I would probably save the baby as well. But then it's I don't know what the numbers game is, because I feel like if it were like 100 elderly people, I'd be like, well, it's just a kid. This person hasn't really lived a life or experienced what being a person's like. We'll just kill this one. I don't know. I don't know how many elderly people it would take for me to change my mind.
Yeah.
It's probably
Fun fact
more
on
than
the
5.
evolutionary psychology theory again. The evolutionary psychology theory would probably say save the old people, because
Oh.
there's no guarantee the baby will survive to adulthood, because young babies are at high risk for a lot of things.
Ah. I was thinking the elderly
I'm
people
not
would
saying
also
I
be at a
agree
high
with
risk
this.
of like mortality, right?
That's
No?
probably also true. Yeah.
Mm.
And then if you include the part, what if the elderly people would then bribe you with 500,000 USD each? Then that also
Yeah,
complicates.
We're
that
just assuming
complicates
a
it.
lot of people have a lot more money than us.
I also want to know, how old are these elderly people too? Like, are we using the VTuber definition of elderly? Or
They're all 30. They're just
900,000
30.
years old.
they're all 30.
Oh,
Wait, they looked kind of wrinkly though, like in
They
the original
did.
doodle.
Well, how do you think you get wrinkles for being expressive? Do you know how expressive you have to make your face to pilot a VTuber model? Of course you do.
Oh my god, you're right.
It's an occupational hazard. Anyway, sorry.
we saved the baby.
I'm thinking
saved
of
the
like
baby.
birth rates. I'm thinking of like population trends recently, and I think most people would have chosen this option. I think nowadays, too, especially most people would choose this option. I think.
Yeah. And now thinking about it, I'm an idiot. The evolutionary psych thing might choose the baby because the elderly people probably can no longer reproduce anyway. So what am I talking about?
There's the part as well where even if the baby was in risk of other stuff, but this is modern times, so maybe healthcare would be fine. Hopefully. So less risk of mortality. I don't know. It depends on the area
real
of
question
the
is,
earth as well.
If the trolley problem was in like the 1800s when like infant mortality was like 75% or something, like would you choose differently?
That's also a good question.
Yeah.
But then
I
would
think
the
I
elderly
would.
people still be alive?
Oh, that's true.
The
like,
fact that they are is probably
That's
all the more
true.
reason to choose otherwise, right? To choose to sacrifice the baby, right?
I have no idea.
because the infant mortality is like high.
I'm also thinking it's a lot easier to make a baby than to make 5 elderly people, but
Whoa.
like you have to like age them. I'm thinking like if like they're all in like a
You
lab
have
thing,
to
right?
age.
You have to age them.
Like first you have to make 5 human beings, then you gotta put them in like the wine
Hyperbolic
casket. You gotta
time
like
chamber.
you gotta age them a certain amount of time before they're finally coming out and like, oh yes, this is an elderly person now. So like, you know.
And then you tie them on the track for your highly unethical experiment.
Yes.
And what if they're
Lab
part
grown,
of
all
the
natural.
Born for the trolley, raised for the
chose
trolley.
to sign themselves up.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, anyways, next question.
Yes, next question.
A trolley is
Sorry.
battling down 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do?
Society would choose to save
Oh.
themselves. Those
Yeah,
are just
I agree.
clones.
Yeah,
I
those are
agree.
just clones.
My clones can eat dirt. Goodbye, clones.
Yeah.
Wait,
Cognitions.
will the clones have the memories of us up to that point? Or are they just like...
Oh wow, that was the highest percentage we've seen yet.
18.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was an
By like over
80 voice.
10%. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wonder what could make it go to at least 90%.
If maybe you do nothing and nobody dies versus you pull the lever and 5 people die. I think that would make it go to 90%.
Well, we still have like 14 levels, if ever. So we'll see. I wonder which one could be the 90.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That is interesting because,
Yeah,
like,
I guess-
this is a higher percentage than the minor inconvenience question, right?
Yes, it is.
Wait, somebody
Mhm.
said this about Ilga said 5 clones of myself would cause more problems. I think honestly that is also true.
That's
Mm.
also
Yes.
true. Yeah, I don't think the
Yeah.
world needs any more myelin than there already is.
But hear me out. The clones would then could be useful as well. One could be doing DNA extraction. One is doing PCR, and one is doing Western blot. Like, and the other one could
You
be
can run a
gel extract,
restaurant.
You know. Yeah.
But-
One
then
could
none
run
of
my
them is the
channel, and then
real
one
you.
could edit, and then one could stream. Oh my god! Wait, hold on, wait a minute.
Exactly.
The clones are gonna unionize.
But the plot twist is still there. None of them is the you. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
well.
If I were a
Yeah,
clone,
no,
it'll
or
make-
I would understand the original copy of me running me over. I would get it. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm okay with this.
Oh man.
And you can
Next.
make more
Yeah.
clones after these 5. It's not just the
Could
last
you?
5. Maybe.
Could you make
I mean,
more
if you can
clones
make
of
5
yourself?
of them.
I guess, yeah, maybe.
Maybe you can make more.
Yeah.
Are we the ones making the clones though? Who made the clones?
Yeah.
They just sort of spawned in.
Smart question. Oh, if they spawned in, then we really have to hit them because we don't know if they have something funky going on. It's
Mm,
like not guaranteed that they're a 1-to-1 copy, both in with thoughts as well. So
mm.
now they're your self rivals. Yeah, we're eliminating the 5.
Okay. Next question. A trolley is headed towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of 10 people. What do you do?
Gotcha. I see. This is gotcha. What would society go for?
How does the math work?
Trolley said it.
10%.
Both are expected to be like one person, right?
Wait,
On
what is like the
average?
expectation value? So 0.1 times 10 is 1, and 0. Oh wait, the expectation value is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think overall, just base probability, if you're only just doing one roll, like one roll, oh my god, I'm so gotcha pilled. If you're just doing one roll,
One roll, yeah. I'm trying to
one
math it
roll.
out. How does this work?
The highest likelihood that nobody dies would be pulling the lever.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
pull the lever then.
Yeah, I think I'd also.
But is that what
pull
most
the
people would do? Is the question.
Wait, if we eliminate
10% chance is
the-
nothing. 10% chance is a scam. It never works for me. So you know what? It will never happen.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I think at 10%. Yeah.
So we're keeping the
People
10%
are so bad
chance.
Just people are so bad at thinking about probability, though. That makes me nervous.
Yeah,
People don't
ooh.
think about probability correctly, which makes me anxious.
Do you think people would pull the gotcha and
Eggy was like replace
Genshin.
people with Umas.
Yeah.
Violent.
But
No,
10%
this is
chance
exactly
to
like-
lose 10 Umas from your account?
Oh, Eggy, I was totally thinking about this in like terms of percentage of failure chance when you're trading your Ubas.
Oh my god. The world is Trolley Problem, but Uma Musume.
Oh my
Uma wants to
gosh,
run
so-
on this track versus that track.
I think we are going to pull
imagining
the
I'll
lever.
hide them there
And
too.
we're gonna hope
All
that people
right,
will do
I
the
don't know
same.
if this is gonna be what most people. Okay, yes, we
Okay.
did it. Go team.
10
So
million
maybe
people.
enough people play gacha games. Enough people do, I think.
Yeah.
Clearly. Gotcha. It's
They
actually
know.
good for society.
They know 10% is a lie. They know
Yes.
rate up is a lie. They know that this will be the safer option. Next question. Whoop. A trolley's headed towards 5 sentient robots. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one human instead. What do you do? I know my
Kill
answer.
the
Hit the
clankers.
robots.
Kill the robots.
Hit the
The robots could
but
potentially be reassembled.
That's true.
yes. But
And
if
they
you
probably
lose
can't feel
there-
pain, and they might have backups, and yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, robots.
That was pretty easy, wasn't it? I think we just
That was like the fastest decision ever.
yep, 85%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
85.
that wasn't 90%.
Yeah, well, that 89, we've also seen that other one that was higher. That was the baby versus the old people, right?
89% one, yeah.
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 The clone one was still the
Mhm.
highest though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I guess what we can glean from this is like people hate themselves more than anything.
Oh no.
I feel like in that case, you're not stepping on anyone else's shoes then, too. It feels kind of like I'm making this decision for myself and it doesn't affect others.
Mm.
The 23% people who did the minor inconvenience thing though.
Yeah, I know, right? That's
Who are they?
becoming
Where
more
are they coming from?
Nine
Who are these people?
just-
every second. This becomes more and more ridiculous. Like
How
that
does
23%.
how do you explain that when we've
Just-
gone through so many more problems where it's like these are more serious cases and then yet the statistics are, what?
The
23
contrarianism,
people
I
wanted
think.
their Amazon package.
So
Oh
goodbye
my
robots. Hello humans. A trolley's headed towards 3 empty trolleys worth $900,000. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting one empty trolley worth $300,000 instead.
Can one sell the trolleys that are left behind?
I don't think they
assume.
belong to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we pull the lever.
This seems like a
Also-
pretty
Wait, pull the lever.
straightforward
1v3. Society.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
the trolley company,
Pull-
it's easier. There will be less also disruption to public transportation if it's only one trolley. Well, I guess in
That
this
is
case,
true.
it's 2 trolleys versus 4 trolleys out of commission, which changes absolutely nothing. But I think
Does
it's important.
the
to know.
running trolley also get
Oh.
destroyed? How
I
does that
imagine
work?
so.
Technically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess the title of this one is called Economic Damage, so I think
Yeah.
they're hinting to think
Wait.
about.
There's a plot twist. Someone mentioned 3. Slow it down more so it'll be safer in the end.
But I think that we need to assume that, like, for the premise
They're-
of the problem, we have to assume that whatever's on the train
Eliminates all.
tracks is getting
Okay.
destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's going.
Mhm.
It's
Then
going
yeah,
at
we're
near
hitting one.
light
We're
speed.
pulling.
Mhm.
I think we're all pulling. Yep. Hold on, let me just reset this.
Yeah.
77%.
Okay.
Mhm. Look, we're good at this. We know what's up.
Yeah,
We
I
are
don't
yeah.
understand what
effective.
23% of people are like thinking though. I don't get that. Why would you be like, actually,
Same.
I'm not going to do it, so we're gonna destroy okay, like unless you hate like the public rail system, like why would you want to? I don't know.
You know,
So, I don't know,
another
maybe it's
fun
just for funsies.
just for kicks and
It's the
giggles.
same 23% as the Amazon package.
Yeah.
They're part of the audio.
That's canon.
They're part of
Yeah.
the auto industry, clearly.
Yeah.
For
More
my stats nerds
cars,
out there, by the way. The stats nerd in me wants to really point out that since the
Mhm.
start of this game, we have lost an average of 8 million votes on, like, we're down 8 million votes from
Oh.
the first problem.
we have.
Oh.
I don't know if
Somebody in my
anyone else
chat's,
finds that
like, doing a-
interesting.
Yeah, some of my chat's been like keeping track of how many people have died.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah.
How
How
many
many?
lives do we have so far?
How
on
many?
our hands?
Yeah, wait, I think the last time it was a while back. It was like 22, I think.
22,
Okay, well, it's not that
I don't know,
one
call me if
Amazon
you have an
package,
updated number. Yeah.
3 trolleys. Oh, Astral says, I think the game does that at the end.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Oh, okay.
How
That's
many we
exciting.
saved
Okay.
versus how many we killed? Well,
Mhm.
society.
Yeah.
It wasn't us. It was society.
Someone said this is revenge because they made my ride 10 cents more expensive. No, but then they're gonna make it like $1 more expensive if you destroy 3 trolleys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Torg
10
has brought
cents
up-
is so
This
specific.
is worse for
They're from
you.
The
Yeah.
2.9
Torg has mentioned,
to
though,
3.
that fewer trolleys means fewer problems.
It's
An
valid.
investment.
That strikes me along the lines of like fewer people means less pollution.
Wait, are we?
Thanos, is that true?
At
Like,
what point are we
maybe,
gonna
but-
get like pull the lever to destroy a trolley or don't pull the lever to save a person? Like, I feel like that's where you're going with this.
Ooh,
Oh
let's see, let's see.
no.
Let's
Does
see,
Oh
the
let's see.
trolley
no.
have a human inside?
Let's see.
Because that's both the human and
A trolley is
the car.
releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley. What do you do?
Okay, so what we need to
Pull and
consider here is how much CO2 does the people driving who would otherwise take the trolley give off?
Yeah, that's
Wait, one more
true.
time?
How much CO2 do the cars that the people drive that would otherwise take the trolley, how much do they give off?
I feel like it's higher. I feel like it's much higher because you can put more people in a single trolley.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I think you should just keep the trolley and keep public transportation.
I see. Yeah, do nothing then. But can we really assume that there are other cars in this world, or do we have to think that
That's
there's
right.
only the trolley
true.
exists in
That's
that
true.
universe?
I do
We
think
live in
going
a
that
universe-
far is like
Yeah.
probably going beyond what most people are thinking when they do this.
I also
Mhm.
think there's like a carbon footprint thing, right? Because if that's the
Mhm.
premise of the question, is like, oh, environmental damage. Well, if you destroy the trolley, they're gonna build a new one, and that's probably gonna emit a lot more than just the operational costs of a trolley, right? Or the
Yeah.
maintenance costs.
Yeah. But we also got to calibrate. Are we thinking about this more than the average person would think about?
Yes,
That
'cause
is
What
I
would
true,
the
that is
average
true.
Hashtag-
non-big-brained person
hashtag
say?
overthinkers.
Oh my god.
Wait, Millennium, you changed your
Millennium.
thing. What
sorry, I
is that?
switched-
No! No!
the Rickroll. I had
You have such cute emojis. What is this?
Right.
it's
I'm
my
hiding
guts.
now. I can't
my
do
guts
this.
so felt like I need to switch it to the Rickroll for funsies.
We have 10 seconds. What would people say? I think people would say environmental harm
Hit the
bad,
brick.
and they would destroy the trolley.
I
Yeah.
think that they wouldn't destroy the trolley.
I don't think they would destroy the trolley, yeah.
Okay, so I don't
Because I
think...
think cars exist.
Okay, so do nothing is the answer that we've gone with. But I...
Let's see.
Oh!
What?
What's
I was
the choice?
right. I was right.
We
We
are
decided to
such
do nothing.
overthinkers.
Wait, so 30 a lot disagreed with us. So they wanted to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
They
think
want to
people
destroy the
see,
trolley.
oh, CO2, that's bad. We don't want
Bam.
that. We should destroy the trolley
Yeah.
without thinking of the
They
further
didn't-
consequences.
They didn't
think that-
overthink that people.
No, they
survived.
didn't. They probably also just saw like if you destroy the trolley, 5 people are saved. If you don't destroy the trolley, nothing happens. Or like 5 people
Mm.
die. They
Mhm,
probably
mhm,
thought of it that way.
mhm.
Mhm.
Mm.
See, this is the problem. We're just overthinking.
This is beautiful.
We're
We
putting
can
too much thought in this. We gotta put less thought into this.
That's the title of Millennium Stream, right? 3
Yeah,
overthinkers.
Trolley versus
Wait,
four
I put one as
overthinkers.
4 scientists. I'm gonna edit it later.
Yeah, I was thinking of the thumbnail. I was like, yeah, this is a group four overthinkers versus the trolley
Yeah.
problem. This
Yeah.
is beautiful.
You are a
Overthinking is a
reincarnated
competitive
being
sport.
who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley problem. What do you do?
Oh my
Pull the
gosh.
lever.
Now it's a classic 1v5.
No.
Wait,
You gotta pull
Charis,
the lever because then
Charis,
you only
you're-
experience it once versus 5
Yeah.
times.
Hey,
I
Charis is
can't read.
fun.
Yeah, do that.
No, wait, no. If you pull the lever, then you're destroying all these guys, so you're only
No, no,
experiencing it
No,
once.
no, you're being
If
reincarnated.
you pull the lever, you kill the one person.
One, you
And
kill
then
one
you
person and
reincarnate
then
as one
five.
of them, right?
Yeah,
So
which
6.
means that you have just saved 5 of your future lives or 5 of your other lives from getting run over by
Oh.
a trolley.
But these
Yeah,
are for
yeah.
like,
Hear me
but these
out.
are 5 traumatized lives. Sorry, you were saying something, Millennium?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about the 5 people. Then you can now run your channel. One could be streaming, one could be editing videos, one could be cramming a
It's
PowerPoint, one could be
reincarnation.
doing
No, they
experiments.
reincarnate.
all
It's not
5.
at the same time. It's like different
Well, we don't
times.
actually know. Does reincarnation work on this version of reincarnation? Does it work on linear time, or is it possible to be reincarnated as 2 different individuals at the same time point?
I think it's implying that you are everybody in the problem at that given time point.
Yeah. But
And
I think ultimately pull
5.
the lever.
I think all
Yeah.
5 exist, but yes, pull lever.
Infinite isekai. Reincarnated as
Isekai,
Trolley?
classic.
Wait.
Whoa, 49.
Wait, what?
Very flip. It's 50-50.
Why?
Why would you what?
Why was it hard
I
for
think
them?
because probably you're still thinking about the other 5 yous as different people. That's not who I am right now. You're probably prioritizing short term over long term, right?
Wait, but
that one
you
person
are
is like, this is you, and then these 6 are eventually you, right? Isn't that the case?
Yeah. Wait, I have to be so real. I don't know what the 51% were thinking.
Yeah,
I
why
think-
would you do that?
Yeah,
I think
what?
they're just not thinking that
all of
hard
them
about
are
it.
you. They're not clones of you. They are like you. So
No, it's not
Yeah, I
you
think
though.
this
It's
is
like
just-
eventually you, not like now you, right?
I mean, that's
so
still
maybe that's what the 51 thought.
yeah, they're discounting long-term comfort for short-term comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to rationalize why people disagree with us. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like
I
we're
agree.
missing
I
something.
fully
don't
support
know.
I think we made the objectively right choice here, so that's why I'm
I
also
agree.
like,
Yes.
I don't know what's
I
going
agree.
on.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty straightforward one, or it
Society
should
is
be
wrong.
straightforward. To be fair, that's a pretty even split.
Yes.
But still,
Yeah.
51% were like, actually, I'm going to run over 5 people instead because why? Because what?
Maybe they
People
just
are-
like the feeling of being run on by a trolley, I guess. I don't know. I feel like
No,
we're
you
missing
could be.
You know what? You're
Yeah.
cooking.
Mhm. Yeah.
What is going on? We're delving as
Maybe
we
they
delve
just,
deeper
like-
and deeper in this.
Mhm. Who knows? This is why I love psychology. People are weird.
You were you going to say
Yeah.
something, Mylin? Sorry, before I interrupted you.
No.
Okay. Next question. A trolley's headed towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do you do?
Yeah, pull the lever.
Yes.
Pull the lever.
Pull the lever.
I don't know, man. Is this
That's
harmless
funny.
prank ? I don't think this is.
Question
If
mark,
I were
question
driving a
mark.
trolley and all of a sudden I got redirected, I'd freak out. I'd ring all the alarm bells. Help! Something's wrong.
Will-
Something's going on.
Well,
Will
see,
your
the problem
Amazon
is,
package be late?
I think the thing is, people are just inclined towards mischief, right? It's not. They're not going to think
Yes.
about like, am I traumatized?
Yeah,
this person?
yeah.
We just want to do the funny thing, especially because we've been hit with so many heavy, like, you're going
Yeah.
to murder people.
Yeah.
Just pull the lever and
Pull the lever.
Do
Pull
the
it.
funny.
wrong lever.
We're gonna do the
Pull
funny.
the lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Yeah, so 65.
65%.
Yeah.
I didn't want to mess with the trolley driver. I wanted 80.
I feel bad for the trolley driver. Like, you're just going around minding your own business. All of a sudden, you almost think like, because if that malfunction happens to you while you're on the job, you might think like, oh my god, what's gonna happen now? Am I gonna crash into something? You don't know that you won't crash into anything, but your only thought in your head would be like, oh god, this is not the intended path. What's happening?
Yeah,
Maybe
and
I'm
as
thinking
somebody
too
who
much
takes
into
the
it.
train pretty often, I'm pretty sure that would disrupt the entire train schedule for the entire day, causing massive delays. But it was funny.
It was funny. It's
It
just
was
the prank.
funny.
It was just the prank. It
That
was
is-
just the prank.
That is true.
We can make a TikTok out of this, that's for sure. Okay, next question.
TikTok.
A
Listen
trolley's
to
headed
me.
towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who litters instead. What do you do?
Oh, this is exactly like the last where we have like limited information and yeah.
Bad citizen.
But they don't have a bribe. Compared to the normal person versus the rich person, this one, the good citizen that isn't bribing us. Meanwhile, the bad citizen is littering.
Yeah, I think the top track I mean, it's again like if you pose this problem to anybody and they are given limited information, they would just choose based off of what they know in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Society
So tough.
would run over the litterer.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean,
I think-
anyways, I feel like there is going to be a fatality.
Yeah, and I think at this point, the people going through this have been through so many trolley problems, they're no longer considering whether taking action versus doing inaction is a thing. They're just picking between two options.
Yeah.
They could be so desensitized
It is
to the whole
kinda-
like making decision and taking choice and
Yeah.
making choices that they're like, well, I've already inserted myself in the situation, and because of that, they might like lean more towards maybe consequentialist outcomes.
Yeah, I think especially because like the last one was so silly, it's no longer about like by taking action, I'm taking a life. It's just like, haha, silly choice.
Yeah, I think also it's kind of unfortunate that you're literally Eggy was like you're literally forfeiting your life for littering. But it's again like we have such limited information. And yeah, you're right. I feel like we have become desensitized as this game has progressed.
It is the 22nd, I think. The 22nd
23rd,
choice.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's why.
Should have kept the
Alright.
streets clean. Sorry, Buckaroo.
Oh my god. Well, we're making a bigger mess in the process.
82% to
2%, what?
Called
Yes.
it.
Again, this is less
That's-
people
was the
disagreeing
23rd.
than the Amazon package question. Just bear
Yep,
that in
yep.
mind. Oh,
That question is just gonna live rent free in my head for the
that's
rest
cr-
of
that one is crazy.
Yeah.
The question made
They
sense.
wanted
The
their
results
Amazon
made
package
no
fast.
sense. Oh. Someone asked, what if the bad person reforms after? Well, I'm sorry. They should have thought about one day being
Before
tied
this
to a
situation.
trolley situation
Yeah.
and being judged for their
Or
crimes
too
at
late.
the moment and reformed earlier.
Are we gonna
There's
get the
no
chance to
way.
run over the person who's tying all these people to the track?
I hope
Like,
so.
is that a thing we're gonna get to do?
Don't litter,
I think
folk.
that happened. That happened right with the stream Z and I did. We were at some point we were thinking like, is Mr. Calculator going to be on the track at some point, and then it happened somewhere. So we were like, oh yes.
I wonder if it's gonna be us versus the person who's tying people to the tracks, because like ultimately we are the ones presiding over life and death.
They're gonna tie us to the tracks.
Oh
We've
no.
already done
Not
that
ju-
a
and
couple
it
of times.
doesn't just say you. It says like all of our names.
The drawing that Mylan
Oh my
made.
god.
Yeah. It's just the drawing that my
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Next. Due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode, and if you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. What do you do?
This is that one episode of It Invaded.
So it's
Your
like
anime
live.
reference.
Wait, how big is the trolley? Because I think like the passengers could live very fulfilling lives within the trolley itself.
Is there food and
But
water?
what if
Yeah, like if there's food
assuming
and
no.
water. If not, like I feel like, like starvation is like an absolutely horrible suffering.
you just end? Oh, now this is similar to the other one where you can make it go faster if you pull it. If
This
we're
is
assuming
Snoop.
that they're just gonna starve.
Yeah.
No, but they're gonna
It's-
explode.
Yeah, it's
though.
like
This is a violent explosion.
It's
I think
either
people won't pull the lever.
just and can
Wait.
just make it
Oh.
keep going. The suffering
Wait.
though, as they become hungry and hungry. And
wait,
Well,
but it says
eventually
for
die.
eternity, which makes me feel like maybe they're just in like some
just
time
become-
loop or something inside the trolley. Yeah, it
Or they
implies
become
that they
immortal.
won't starve.
Are they happy?
I don't think
Yeah,
people
I
are gonna
mean-
pull the lever.
would they live a fulfilling life inside the trolley?
Well, maybe they
Versus
can like
married.
communicate with other people. Like maybe what if they become like streamers or whatever? Like I feel like full time.
then we gotta blow it up. We gotta blow it up right now. They become content creators. Oh no, we gotta destroy this.
Oh no.
You know, Bobo has brought up a great point, which is that this would be a free perpetual motion machine for power generation.
Oh.
Oh wait, that could
Okay,
actually
okay.
benefit society.
Okay.
And create streamers.
Creating streamers via trolleys.
No, anything but
The
that.
trolley tuber, yeah.
Okay, I think we've voted to let the trolley
Yeah.
tubers
Eternally
live.
go on.
What?
Oh.
Oh,
I guess
they wanted
weren't thinking
explosion.
about like perpetual motion energy generation.
I think they were thinking about just end this suffering now.
Why would the
Something like
average
that.
person not think about that? Don't
They
they
weren't
know
thinking
how
about
valuable
the
this
trolley
would be?
VTubers.
I think you've answered your own question.
They're not overthinkers.
If we knew that there were
Right.
trolley VTubers in there, I might consider pulling it. But otherwise, I think I will let them go as well.
Are we
I
trolley
would so
VTubers
watch
now?
a trolley VTuber.
Oh god, we're trolley VTubers now.
Trolley tubers.
We've become part of the problem.
See the trolley?
Are we the
Yes.
trolley?
Are
we the trolley?
This is us going in circles right now.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Forever.
Okay, speaking of forever. A trolley's headed towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and save them, or
Oh.
you can do nothing and no one will ever know. What do you do?
Oh, I think
I
it's society.
I would not. I mean, I don't think society would either. I feel like
I
there's
think society might, honestly.
I
really?
think society
I
would
feel
Like
actually.
what? Like hit
the
the
guilt
person?
of like killing somebody. Like you have to live with that for the rest of your life.
But this
Yeah,
is your
hear me
worst
out.
enemy,
There's-
though. Yeah.
There's another thing. Let them live, and then you keep telling them like I kept you alive. Yeah, like so that it's like eternally so it's a much more painful.
Blackmail
Yeah, it's a much
Millennium
more
Returns.
painful.
Have you
Yeah,
watched
it's a much
Breaking
more
Bad,
painful way of
perchance? Can I
living.
reference something in Breaking Bad?
I think
watched
I
a
watched
few
a few
episodes.
episodes of it.
Yeah.
episodes.
Damn it, never mind. There's like
Yeah.
it's basically one of the characters later intentionally leaves their worst enemy alive just to like torture
Yes,
them and make
see?
their life like worse.
Yeah, exactly. So it's worse compared to the just killing them. It's like pain during that time versus you extend their pain for the remaining years of their life. You keep on telling them like, I kept you alive. I could have killed you, but I chose to be a good person compared to you,
But maybe
who's
not
very
gonna
like
lie.
they don't
mean.
care. Maybe
Yeah.
they don't have the power to like hold them hostage or whatever. They could just
Yeah,
go
I was
on
gonna
for free,
say.
right? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think my worst enemy would not care. My worst enemy would just be like, "Oh, thanks, bro," and then go on with their life and forget I exist.
But keep them
I know,
tied
maybe
to
I'm
the
biased because I don't think I have like a worst enemy. So I feel like I think I wouldn't do like I
What would
wouldn't just
people
kill like a
do?
random person.
Would people,
I
if they
think
could
people
choose to
as
kill
a
anyone, would they do
society-
it? I think they would.
I think so, especially at this point in the number of trolley problems, like 25 in. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
All right,
Okay.
let's see what happens.
Oh, we're correct, but it was
Oh,
close.
Split.
Mhm.
That is split.
That's
Okay.
pretty split.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, my worst enemy, I don't have, like, because when I was thinking of this problem, or not was, like, because it was just now, but when I'm thinking of this problem, like, the thing that, okay, I'm not going to name any names, but, like, I wasn't thinking of someone I knew in my personal life as my worst enemy. Because, like, everyone I know in my personal life are, like, great people. Most of them are great people. And anyone who's not so great is not someone I just, like, associate with at all, so I don't even see them, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So when I'm thinking worst enemy, I'm thinking, like, oh, this is, like, a horrible person in the world that I could just pick. Like, I could just pick anyone. And if I could do that, I would be more than happy to run them over. If nobody
Someone
knew.
in chat was like, A, the astrologer.
I don't think that would
Like
kill
A
A.
versus
I'm not
Z.
gonna lie. I think A would live.
A would emerge unscathed and be
Exactly.
even more
Oh,
A would
no.
survive.
and believe even more strongly in astrology.
No.
Your attempts to kill me have only
Oh.
made me stronger.
Mhm. Mhm.
I think, yeah, like that's why, because I didn't know anyone in my life that I would want to be on that track. But I could like imagine people where I would think, maybe it would be like objectively a good thing if they were hit by a trolley. I don't know. I'm not naming any names, but maybe.
Keep them alive. It's a much more painful, experience for them compared to just ending their suffering right then. What if they had debt or something? Like you just extend that kind of torture.
I'm sure we're all thinking about names that we're not dropping right now, but
Yes. I mean, no. Why would I do that? No.
Anyways, next question.
Next.
Question. A trolley is headed towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years each instead. What do you do?
I think pull the lever because 50 years is nowadays
lot.
like half of an individual's lifespan. Or even
Yeah.
what is the average life expectancy? Like I think it's like
Depends.
80 or something. Or depends from place to place.
And
Mm-mm.
like
There are some places at 60, 65, or 70. So if
mhm.
they're like
that
on
case-
the 30s or 40s, if you eliminate them, that's gonna put them at a negative. So
Yeah, kill them right
I think that pull the lever I think is the move.
So if we pull the lever, we lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years.
Mhm.
It is affecting
Yes.
5 people,
Yeah.
though, rather than it just affecting one person.
That's true.
But I think the 50 years is like such a long
harsh.
time. Like
Hmm.
this person would probably only live to like 20 to 30 or something.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So we're
That's
pulling.
a hard one.
But
Pulling.
society.
What do we
Pulling.
think
What
people would do?
society?
Would people pull?
I think people would pull the lever.
Pull. It's
Yeah.
they're mathing the math.
Torg
Hopefully,
is right. This is the baby versus the elderly question again.
Yeah. I think everyone in chat that I've seen so far is like pulling the lever is better. Or like, are they even going to notice 10 years? That's like probably within normal variation anyways.
Mm.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that is within the like
Yeah.
realm of error, but yeah.
So this is the baby and these are the elderly. The elderly people probably had 10 years to live, whereas the baby could have had like 50 years, right? I guess that's
Yeah.
the decision.
yeah.
All right.
So we're
We're running
Alright.
over
10
the
years,
elderly.
We're choosing. Yes.
Oh,
I like
like
that
the
they didn't
effect.
go splat. I like that they just kind of
Okay.
grew wrinkles.
yeah.
62% of people agreed. And now they're a little older, they're a little wrinklier, but
Yeah.
they're okay.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fine.
Would you
Does
be
that-
happy
so,
if you
like-
were one of the people here?
Well, this
in
is
the
weird
vibe?
because I was thinking it took that off the end of your lifespan, but it looks like it aged you by 10
time skipped
years
you.
instantly.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I feel like those are two different things.
Yeah. Those weren't my last 10 years. Those are like the 10 good years that they took away from me.
Yeah,
Hold on,
there's
what?
10 years? It's the incoming 10 years. So you go from like, let's say, I don't know. Oh, if you were like 20 on the 26 or something and you turn into like a 36 suddenly, that's a horrible jump in a way. Versus the one, was it Mylan or Z who said like chucking at the end,
Yeah.
remove the 10.
Mhm.
Those are very
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
That is true.
How would you know what your life
But I
is
think 50
until
years
you
is
die
still
anyways?
jarring.
50 years is a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine if it just killed that one person then. Because like, in terms of lifespan wise.
You would age.
I do think-
Imagine if you aged 50 years. How would you feel if you instantly aged 50 years?
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
Take
that's
you to the
very
hospital
jarring.
immediately.
That's gonna be tough.
Mhm.
God, I don't know. Would I even want to at that point? Would I even want to continue on? I'd be like, oh, my bones are extra creaky and old. I'm already like 60, but then if I add 50 to that, oh boy,
That's 110.
I'm not making it out of the bed. Okay. Next one. A trolley is headed towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. What do you do?
So it's either kill now or kill later.
Oh, definitely.
I
I
think
think
that
maybe
people-
later because I feel like I don't know. I feel like visually seeing like 5 people dying like right now would be really jarring.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think like the general thing of like people are probably discounting the future and focusing on the moment. I think they'll pull the
Yes.
lever.
The future part is too detached, so I think society would be like thinking, okay,
Yeah.
let's save these
Yeah.
5 now in front of us.
Yeah.
We're saving the 5 now by killing 5 in the
we're
future.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, that was pretty.
Yep.
That was pretty solid. Postpone. Yeah, you gotta procrastinate.
We're
Yeah.
procrastinating our
No,
trolley problem.
even
This is me when I
killing, they were
snooze an
saving
email. It's just
the read later.
I'll deal with it in 100 years.
yeah. I'll
Time
be dead
machine
by
it.
then I won't have to deal with it.
Ah,
This is helping me understand why the world is at its current state, huh?
Yep.
Whatever, this isn't my problem. Who cares?
Yeah.
The future is not now, the future is later, and I am now here, and I'm happy. The next, and I believe the final question, I think, because I remember looking this up the other
this
day, and
is-
I think it was 28. Yeah.
20.
Oh, 28.
Oh,
this is the
Oh,
last
okay.
one. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Were
This
you
is
gonna say
scary.
something?
What's gonna happen next?
It's 2
No.
trolleys, because we put it in the future, right? So now it's like 2. No, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Final problem. Oh no, a trolley is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in this situation? Or has everything been predetermined
Oh,
since
heck
the universe
no.
began?
No,
Leave this
have
to
a
not
Charis.
choice. I
that.
don't
This is
have a
Charis'
choice.
problem.
All right, Charis.
This is
What
your
do you
Do we
think?
have
buddy.
free will?
Do we have free will?
Free
You're the
will.
philosopher. You tell us.
Oh god, no. Most of the
Alright, Charis.
philosophers I have talked to have all unanimously agreed that we have some form of free will. Because if you don't believe that you do have any free will at all, and there's kind of like you're either a hardcore determinist, I think is the term, or you swing in the other way where you believe in free will and free choice and agency in life. Most people believe that this is a spectrum, that it could never be at the end of determinism. It could never be that you have no free choice because if that's the case, then you couldn't do any meaningful philosophy with that. And I feel as though they're biased because they're philosophers and and they want free will to be real. And so do I think all of us. I think we are all biased to want free will to exist, even if it weren't the case. And so the philosophers are not helpful is what I'm trying to say, because they've got an agenda to maintain. And although one could not rationally argue against the potentiality of determinism, one would nonetheless be inclined to stick their flag in the other side of the fence and go, no, we have some agency and choice, because otherwise ethics isn't real and nothing is real, and then it's all predetermined from the beginning. I believe this is a problem in physics as well, isn't it? Z?
I think like a little, but yeah. This is very deep.
We have, if it was a choice, but with and only some choice, then technically you kind of have a choice.
I think most people think they have a choice.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
people want to believe they have a choice as well.
Mm-mm.
I think it doesn't like I think people want to believe that they have a choice, and I think at the end of the day it doesn't really, I wouldn't say it doesn't matter, but like your day-to-day life does not change really, because you will still make decisions, and those decisions may have been pre-laid out or whatever, but in that moment you are the one making that decision.
Yeah.
And like effectively it doesn't matter. This outcome's going to be the same regardless of whether it's something you chose or whether you had no free will in the matter. So
Do you guys swing on the opposite side completely, where you think everything is a product of agency and choice? Probably not, right? Because you're all scientists.
yeah, no.
You kind of have to believe that there's some level of determinism to do science, right?
Yeah.
Especially with grants. Yeah.
So what part of you would you say is like you, and what part of you is like the products, the culmination of your being that's existed throughout, time in your time?
I
and
mean,
before
I
your
think
time?
The nature versus nurture part.
Yeah. I mean, I think like we are the product of sort of our environment. Like for instance, like I'm a really strong believer of you kind of become the people you surround yourself with. And And so maybe there is like a pretty big like nature component, sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not the philosopher.
Well, that would be nurture. Nature would be like genetics and stuff like that. Nurture is like the people around
Oh,
you.
nurture is your environment. Okay, yeah, that
Yes.
is nurture. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the dominoes have been played out and they've been pushed, and maybe, you know, I'm part of that chain. But at the same time, um, I don't think I determine the future, but I do think I have some sway and influence over it. I think I have likewise, I have sway and influence over the current, like the present, not just the future, right? Because otherwise, I think if you truly believed that there was no choice, then you don't exist, right? Like you, not like your body and your human being, but
Your
you
identity.
as the person, you don't exist if you genuinely believe you are nothing more and you are not capable of anything more than being a cog in the machine or a domino in the whole chain of everything, and think, well, I'm just, you know, the universe exerting itself and moving forward. Like you could say that, you could argue that, maybe you could do it really well if you're a philosophy major, but then could you really live your life as if that were the case? I just don't think so. I sincerely doubt that you could live your life as if there was no free will. You would have to live like, even if you said something, your actions would betray your actual genuine thought, if there were any. Hopefully there is, where you make decisions, you make choices, and I think that's really important.
Yeah, I think life would be kind of sad, like if I think people want to believe that we have
We
free
have a choice.
will. Yeah, and like I think it would be really sad to live a life in which you don't believe we have free will, because would you even take pride in the decisions that you make, or like have confidence in the
Yeah.
decisions that you make? Wow, this was deep.
I think it's like the self angle wherein you're like, I'm choosing this like action right now, and that means the consequences that happen after this is of my doing as well. But then if you think that
Mm.
none of it's like, if that wasn't your choice in a way, or if none of it got like matters, then you're like, well, should I still choose if it's not the thing that I wanted to choose in a way? So yeah,
Mm.
whoa, this is deep.
I want to go a step further
So
and
I
say that you always have a choice. It's not just that, you know, you at some
Mm.
moments in your life you make decisions. I think at every moment of your life you can always make a decision. It may seem sometimes perhaps depressingly when stuff is out of your control and you can't make decisions because the maybe like bigger, more important people are making decisions for you. But I don't think that that's true. I think, you know, maybe other people might have more sway and power and influence or whatever, but you always at least have choices to make in regards to maybe how you respond to something that happens to you, how you react, how you choose to answer the world when they give you that question. Like, I think there's always a choice to be made. It may not seem like a choice that would impact millions of people every time when you make that choice, and it sucks to think at some points in your life that, oh, I have no choice and nothing I do matters and everything I do is worthless and meaningless because, you know, I can't do this one thing or whatever. And I understand that that emotional state really deeply, but you have to tell yourself you always have a choice. You can always choose to keep going, and that's so much more important than being swayed by the doomerism, maybe the nihilism, the pessimism of, I don't know, I give up, I have no choice in the matter. You do, you always have a choice. Believe that you have a choice. I reach through the street and poke my finger at you.
So I guess
Sorry,
I have a choice is the correct response then, yeah.
I think it's the only one. Because if
I
you
have the
clicked I don't have a
Alright, let's
choice,
see.
what decision did you make? How did you click this one
Oh,
if you didn't click it? This is the only
oh
impossible
my
answer in
gosh.
this whole thing.
Let's go. I have a
Alright, let's
choice.
You
go.
always have a
Period.
choice. 36% of people have no choice. No.
Oh,
That's crazy.
After that big speech.
Yeah, I know, right?
Star.
After all
what
that.
a note.
well, well, well.
The failings
Is
of
this the last
philosophy.
one?
I believe
Yeah.
this is it, yeah.
Wait, I want to see
Feelings
the
of
next
philosophy.
screen with if they show the.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah,
Like,
they show our
plot
stats.
twist.
You have solved philosophy. Congratulations.
Philosophy. Let's go.
Congratulations.
What's the
Yes.
save count? What's the save count
I don't know
though?
what the
I don't
save
think
count
we get
is. I
that.
just know
I
the
think we
kill
just get the
count
kill
is
count.
65.
That's
Is that
fine.
65 people, or are we counting the trolleys? Like,
They should have counted the
lobsters, are they in
damages,
there?
yeah, and the lobsters as well. They should have done that.
Yeah.
Are the 5 lobsters
Yeah.
included in this? We don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
So trolleys and lobsters.
Mhm.
What else did we kill? I forget. Like future people, I think,
Yeah.
in 100 years. We can add that in the future.
Mhm.
Yeah, these are really absurd.
Oh.
That was
But
fun.
yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
We did it. We solved philosophy, and I didn't even need to
We
do my PhD for it.
Congratulations. Maybe
Let's
they should give you one
go.
now.
Yes. Take a
Yes.
screenshot of this, send it to like the faculty.
let's
Hello.
go.
Yeah,
I did it.
You did it. Good work.
Yes. All right.
All right.
For those of you who are watching on my end, if you go, I'm gonna send my Twitch link. We're gonna raid Sid Heresy, who's doing soldering stuff. So
Ooh.
feel free to join in that. But do you guys have any like last minute announcements? And again, like please go check out everybody's channel. It's linked in the YouTube description of the video. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for making this collab happen. This was so sick.
Thank you.
Thank
I have
you
a
as
quick
well.
announcement that I'm
Mhm.
hopefully sometime this week going to release a Trolley Problem video. I go over the original paper
Ooh.
by Philippa Foot. And a lot of what we know about the Trolley Problem is not based on that original paper. It's based on papers that have been written afterwards. And so not a lot of people know the context and like the history of the original by Philippa Foot. So I'm going to make a video covering that. And it's going to be hopefully
Oh, that's
very interesting.
exciting.
Oh, wait, that's so cool. Wait, yes.
I'm definitely checking that out. Everybody should check it
Yeah.
out when it comes out.
Please drop it when it's done. That's so cool.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Are
And I
you
hope everyone
doing it, like,
enjoys it
live or a
eventually when I
video
finish
video?
it. It's a video. It's a video.
Okay.
It's yeah.
Yeah, and I'll also send it on my Discord when it's out for the Orbeez, so you won't miss it.
If anyone's interested. Anyways, yeah, that's all I have to announce. What about everyone else?
I am going to be collabing with Super Kim VT next week. We are continuing our research paper write-up. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming twice next weekend, but I will keep you all updated. But yes, I'm also planning to raid, so I just dropped the message. And
Yeah,
any other announcements?
I'm
For
going to be coming out
me-
with the video soon. Sorry.
No
I'm
problem.
going to be
Go
coming
ahead.
out with a video soon on how to demystifying letters of recommendation for graduate applications. So
Ooh.
look forward
Yes,
to
I'm
it.
so excited for this
Yes.
one.
And for me, I have a future Hololive cover. Like I was just reviewing one of the
Ooh.
like drafts today, and I was like, so that's why I sent a mini spoiler as well. Still deciding when to drop it, if ever. But yeah, so that's the thing. Excited for it.
Wait, that's so epic.
It's like when you Kagebunshin yourself into the different Power Rangers forms. That's what happens.
That is very cool.
Nice.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you all for joining
All
me.
right.
Thank
in
you for
this
having us.
ridiculous thought
Thank you
experiment.
for having us. No, it was fun.
Yeah, thank you for having
much
us.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And this is
everyone.
my
Goodbye.
first time having this many Foogies as well.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Everybody.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.
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 Bye. Right.
Wave, 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 wave. Goodbye.